bus except the pelican, who had kept to keep his beak closed, joined in the chorus. Bring back, oh bring my diamonds back to me, to me. Bring back, oh bring my diamonds back, oh bring back my diamonds to me. Calm yourself, Henrietta, said the Duke. He pointed to the pelican and said, This clever bird, this brilliant burglar-catching creature saved the day. The bounder's in his beak. The Duchess stared at the pelican. The pelican stared back at the Duchess and gave her a wink. If he's in there, cried the Duchess, why don't you let him out? Then you can run him through with that famous sword of yours. I want my diamonds. Open your beak, bird. No, no, shouted the Duke. He's got a pistol. He'll murder us all. Someone must have called the police, because suddenly no less than 4 squad cars came racing towards us with their sirens screaming. Within seconds we were surrounded by 6 policemen, and the Duke was shouting to them, The villain you are after is inside the beak of that bird. Stand by to collar him. And to the pelican he said, Get ready to open up. Are you ready? Steady. Go! Open up! The pelican opened his gigantic beak, and immediately the policemen pounced upon the burglar who was crouching inside. They snatched his pistol away from him and dragged him out and put handcuffs on his wrist. Great Scott! Shouted the chief of police. It's the Cobra himself. The who? The what? Everyone asked. Who's the Cobra? The Cobra is the cleverest and most dangerous cat burglar in the world, said the chief of police. He must have climbed up the drain pipe. The Cobra can climb up anything. My diamonds! Screamed the Duchess. I want my diamonds. Where are my diamonds? Here they are, cried the chief of police, fishing great handfuls of jewelry from the burglar's pockets. The Duchess was so overcome with relief that she fell to the ground in a faint. When the police had taken away the fearsome burglar known as the Cobra, and the fainting Duchess had been carried into the house by her servants, the old Duke stood on the lawn with me, Giraffe, the pelican, the monkey, and me. Look, cried the monkey, that rotten burglar's bullet has made a hole in poor Pelly's beak. That has done it, said the pelican. Now it won't be any use for holding water when we clean windows. Don't you worry about that, my dear Pelly, said the Duke, patting him on the beak. My chauffeur will soon put a patch over it the same way he mends the tires on the Rolls Royce. Right now we have far more important things to talk about than a little hole in a beak. We stood there waiting to see what the Duke was going to say next. Now listen to me, all of you, he said. Those diamonds were worth millions. Millions and millions, and you have saved them. The monkey nodded. The giraffe smiled. The pelican blushed. No reward is too great for you, the Duke went on. I am therefore going to make you an offer which I hope will give you pleasure. I hereby invite the giraffe and the pelican and the monkey to live on my estate for the rest of their lives. I shall give you my best and largest hay barn as your private house. Central heating, showers, a kitchen, and anything else you desire for your comfort will be installed. In return, you will keep my windows clean and pick my cherries and apples. If the pelican is willing, perhaps he will also give me a ride in his beak now and again. A pleasure, your grace, cried the pelican. Would you like right now? Later, said the Duke. I'll have one after tea. Now that's gratitude for you. At this point, the giraffe gave a nervous little cough and looked up at the sky. Is there a problem? Asked the Duke. If there is, do please let me hear it. I don't like to sound ungrateful or pushy, murmured the giraffe, but we do have one very pressing problem. We are all absolutely famished. We haven't eaten for days. My dear Giraffe, cried the Duke, how very thoughtless of me. Food is no problem around here. I'm afraid it is not quite as easy as all that, said the Giraffe. You see, I happen to be... Don't tell me, cried the Duke. I know it already. I am an expert on the animals of Africa. The moment I saw you, I knew you were no ordinary giraffe. You are of the generous variety, are you not? You are absolutely right, your grace, said the giraffe. But the trouble with us is that we only eat... You don't have to tell me that either, cried the Duke. I know perfectly well Generis Giraffe can eat only one kind of food. Am I not right in thinking that the pink and purple flowers of the Tinkle Tinkle Tree are your only diet? Yes, sighed the Giraffe, and that's been my problem ever since I arrived on these shores. That is no problem at all here at Hampshire House, said the Duke. Look over there, my dear Giraffe, and you will see the only population of Tinkle Tinkle trees in the entire country. The Giraffe looked. She gave a gasp of astonishment, and at first she was so overwhelmed she couldn't even speak. Great tears of joy began running down her cheeks. To be continued.